Okay, let's isolate this. It's better if you have the x term with constant on each side than having two like x's like this as two separate terms. Okay, when you're about to square both sides. So now if you square this, you get this. If you square this, you get 4. You gotta get the product and double it. So it's gonna be 4x minus 5 to the power of half. If you square that, it's x minus 5. So this actually will cancel out, right? You get negative 1. So on the other side, it's positive 1. Okay, bring the 4 over. Square both sides. And if you add both sides by 5, right? It's 5 and 1 over 16 for x. That's actually 81 over 16. So if you plug it in, you get, if you square root on 81 over 16, you get 9 over 4. And then you get 1 over 16, square root 9 over 4 minus 1 over 4. That's 8 over 4. It is indeed equal to 2. So that is a solution.